quality rating based on 4 features. And the 160-page document is focused more on understanding the characteristics and dealing with various integral parameters. Those parameters are page quality rating guidelines, second, the understanding mobile user needs met rating guidelines, and fourth, using the evaluation platform.
As far as page quality rating guidelines are concerned, there are only three considerations which are looked for. First, quality and quantity of main content. Second, level of expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, that is EAT of the page and the website. And third is the reputation of the website. Understanding mobile user needs. Access to the internet from a smartphone is entirely a different experience from traditional desktop or a laptop. Google understands the significance of increasing smartphone based search. A large portion of the plan is dedicated towards it to emulate the quality of mobile based SEO and quality ratings. User queries are classified into five main types: no and no simple queries, do and device action queries, website queries, visit in person queries, and user location query, and queries with multiple user intent. Result blocks in a mobile device are classified into three types: web search result block, special content result block, device action result block. Needs met rating is the new function in the document. This model is focused on mobile user requirements. It is targeted towards websites considering the quality of information and the degree of needs it fulfills to the users. Raters will access if the information in a website is satisfying and helpful from the mobile user perspective. Evaluation platform introduces to the rating application. It is a comprehensive tool through which rater can check every possible result on Google and rate it. They can also identify the duplicate links, counterfeit websites, and alert Google through the tool. By mentioning quality content is all about care, skill, and expertise, Google would like to take this guideline at face value that there is a strong inference that this could benefit established brands and prominent publishers that have built reputations for quality, authoritative content. However, there is a lifeline for smaller, less established publishers. Google won't be judging all websites equally. It acknowledges that it's unreasonable to hold the website of an enthusiastic blogger or startup business to the same standards of multinational corporations. A topic that often generates some heated debate is that of user generated content, that is UCG, and suggestions that expertise and authority are important in determining quality are going to reignite that debate. However, it is important to note that many successful businesses have been built predominantly on UGC, such as TripAdvisor and Trustpilot, and Google recognizes this fact. Irrelevant or distracting ads could bring your score down. Basically, the search engine wants to avoid directing its users to websites that use techniques to promote what it describes as unhelpful or distracting supplementary content, and ads fall very much into this definition. As you might know, mobile usability is a big factor in the 2015 edition. Fresh from Mobiglidon and various other initiatives to promote mobile friendliness, including those recently rolled out. The key point that Google is trying to address here is that they want websites to recognize the fact that smartphones can be challenging to use, especially compared to a desktop, computer, or laptop. It wants websites to make the user experience easy for users, irrespective of their device, and acknowledge that the challenges that face smartphone users are different to those faced by desktop users.
Hope so the illustrations and concepts explained till now gives a clear idea as a webmaster what things you need to follow and what things you need not follow. That actually explains the crux of Google search right